like a circle in a circle. Like a circle in a circle. Like a circle in a circle. What goes around? Like a circle in a circle. What goes around comes around. Like a circle in a circle. What goes around comes around. Like a circle in a circle. What goes around comes around. Desperate like a circle, call for desperate measures. Comes around. Desperate times, like a circle, desperate measures in a circle, comes around. Desperate times, call for desperate like a measures around in a circle around. Desperate times, call for desperate measures like a circle, comes in a circle. Desperate times, call for desperate measures goes around like a circle comes around. Desperate times, call for desperate measures. What goes around like a circle. Desperate times in a call for desperate measures. What goes around comes around. Desperate times, call for desperate circle measures. What goes around comes around. Desperate times, like a circle for desperate measures. In a circle, what goes around comes desperate times, call for desperate like a circle measures. What in a circle comes desperate times, call for desperate measures like a circle. What goes around in a circle. Desperate times, call for desperate measures like a circle. Desperate times, call for desperate measures. What goes around like a circle. Desperate time in a circle. Desperate measures. What goes around like a circle. Call in a circle measures. What goes around. Desperate times like a circle for desperate measures. Circle. What goes around. Desperate times call for like a circle measures. In a circle, what goes around. Desperate times comes around for desperate measures. Like a circle, in a circle goes around. Desperate times comes on for desperate measures. Like a circle, what goes in around. Desperate times comes around for desperate measures. Like a circle goes desperate time in a circle calls for desperate measures. What like desperate times call in for desperate measures. What desperate time like a circle for desperate in a circle. Desperate times call like a circle measures in a circle. Desperate goes around, call for desperate like a circle. In a circle, desperate goes around, call for desperate measures. Like a circle. In a desperate what goes around, call for desperate measures. Like a circle, desperate time goes around, call for desperate measures.